Hello, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is going to be your love reading for November 1 through 15. And I'm doing the air signs together. Okay. You can check out your moon sign and rising signs as well, just for more information. This is going to be a general reading. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. You can see in the description and reach out to me if that's the case. But we're going to see what's coming up for you. And just for the sake of making it easier, we're going to say week 1, week 2. Okay? Or first part of November, mid part of November. Keep in mind, guys, this is when the Venus retrograde is going to enter its final stages. So there could be some really interesting stuff happening for some of you. So here we are. The first part of November. All right. And the second part of November. We're doing 1 through 15. All right, guys. Let's get right on in here and see what the scoop is. So beginning part of the month, air signs, you all have some passion coming in. A lot of you may be feeling that Venus retrograde, love from the past energy coming in. Some of you have heard from an ex or just somebody from the past where you all tried to talk or work things out and it got very sexual very quickly. So some of you are dealing with a lot of passion, or you're coming into this time where you're going to be dealing with a lot of passion. And for some of you, this is somebody from the past. This is somebody you've been waiting to hear from. Other ones of you, air signs, you're calling in what I call the pilot light soulmate. So if you've watched my past videos, you know what I mean by that is sometimes we've been dead for a long time inside, or we've kind of lost our self-esteem or our confidence, and the universe will send us somebody that kind of brings us back to life, or lights that fire in our heart that makes us feel good about ourselves, or that just brings us alive and awakens that passion inside of us. So for some of you, this may feel very strong. For some of you, this may feel like it's moving very, very fast. Some of you are having to pace yourselves. And some of you right now are not going to make the best decisions about love because you're all caught up in this really intense, passionate energy. And, you know, it might be better to just kind of go with how things are going before you start making permanent decisions. Because some of you may be faced right now with, you know, getting back together or reconciling, or, you know, between one relationship or another, or, you know, if things with this person work out, then I'm going to move to this place or move to that place or go to this school or go to that school or whatever it might be. This is not the time to make those permanent life-changing decisions based on the current love energy. There's just a lot going on right now, and you have to let yourself experience it, and we'll see how it's going to pan out. Oh, goodness. So you have 7 of Cups. Confusion, confusion, confusion. Okay? So, yeah, some of you do have somebody from the past that kind of showed up. And for some of you, it's feeling a little bit like a wrench in your plans. You thought maybe how you were going to be going, or you thought you had things worked out or figured out. And now it's like this extra thing thrown in, and you don't know what to do with it. For other ones of you, you're just conflicted about what you want. Like, you kind of want a relationship, you kind of don't want a relationship, or you do want somebody in your life, but you can't, you know, make up your mind on if you're ready for something serious, or if you want to keep things open and see other people. And if you do want something serious, what does that mean? Because something serious means different things for different ones of you. So some of you are dealing with, like, you know, do I want to be exclusive? Do I want to move in with somebody? Do I just want to have a long-term significant other in a committed relationship, monogamous relationship? So a lot of you are really trying to get clear about what you want. Some of you, though, are so distracted by this passion, by this intense energy that's coming in, where you're not seeing the truth of the situation, or you're not seeing the truth of the person. It's all smoke and mirrors and bright lights and excitement and, you know, bright, shiny wonderfulness, and you're not seeing what's beneath the surface. You're being pulled in by this superficiality, or this presentation that this person is giving you, but there's more beneath the surface. And again, this is probably why, air signs, this is not going to be the best time to make a permanent decision based on what you're feeling with this person right now, because there's going to be more to be revealed to you, and you need to have all the pieces of the puzzle before you can make a life-changing decision. The cards are screaming at us. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm like giggling. The cards are screaming this at us because here we have the Lover's card. And people see the Lover's card and they're like, oh, awesome, my perfect soulmate forever. Well, Lover's card is major arcana, so it is going to signify soulmates. Notice how I'm saying mates, plural. You're having to make a choice. You're having to make a choice between this person and someone else, or this person and something in your life, okay? You may be getting ready to sacrifice a really big part of yourself for this person and for this relationship. You may be getting carried away, okay, by this passion, by this connection, by this mystery, by this sexiness, and you may be like, oh my goodness, yes, like on this gondola, like so in love, you're never going to love anybody else like this again in your life, and perfect time to propose and perfect time to like get married or whatever, like let's run away and elope, you know. But you know, it's perfect, or it's easy to have these massive romantic situations, this really, really wonderful, beautiful energy when you're away on in a beautiful place. Like I'm imagining this to be Italy, you know, I guess, and they're in the gondola and it's super romantic. But when you're not in Italy and you're not in the gondola and you guys are worried about paying rent and making time to see each other between jobs and who took out the trash and did you remember to pay the phone bill, or did you remember to pay the car insurance, or, you know, whatever it might be, you know, are we having kids? Do we have kids together? You know, are you being a parent who's being involved with the kids? When you have those real life scenarios thrown into the mix, this whole gondola thing is just out the window. So again, like there might be a lot of chemistry, there might be a lot of passion here, but you gotta test it in the real world before you make permanent decisions here. Or if you have this really passionate, fiery connection with someone, some of you might be getting ready to leave somebody. Some of you might even be getting ready to file for divorce. You know, you think, oh, this is my soulmate, I'm meant to be with this person, right? And you may go do that, and you may get ready to like leave an established relationship, and then that person's like, oh, wait a minute, well, you know, I'm not ready to bring this into the real life. I'm not ready to do life with you. And then you might feel like, man, I walked away from a good relationship for this, you know, this smoke and mirrors, this fantasy. Even though you might really be experiencing it, this person may not be ready, like, to do responsible everyday life with you. So just keep that in mind. Your next cup here is Four of Cups. So again, you might not like what this person is offering you, or you might not like what you have to give up in order to be in this relationship. Four of Cups is like something just, you're not wowed by what you're being given. For some of you, you're having this really passionate connection and it's feeling really intense and really fiery. And then as the time goes on into the middle of the month and that new car smell starts to fade away, as I call it, you might start becoming back into the reality. And you're like, well, this is great, but it's kind of getting old, or it's kind of getting boring, or it's not as exciting as it was in the beginning. So some of you might mid-month be losing your interest. You may be the one losing your interest. Guys, again, this is a general reading. I'm not going to sit here and say that there's people watching this video who don't have a serious significant other and who aren't having really like committed, happy relationship and moving towards marriage. Some of you may be. Some of you really very well may be. And you may be having passions play out in a different way. You know, so this is a general reading. Check out your moon sign and your rising sign and let me know if you want a private reading. This is general. This is not going to resonate for every person. But yeah, some of you are just like feeling like you're kind of over it as you're coming into mid-month. Magician. So now that you've had this magical experience and you know when you feel that something is lacking, The Magician is about creating it. It's about calling it in. It's about manifesting it. Like, wow, there was things that were really great here with this connection with this person, but there's things that I feel that are missing, that make me feel like I can't quite move on or become more serious here. So now is your time to begin manifesting what it is that you are looking for. And for each of you, it's going to be different. You know, some of you just want commitment. Some of you want somebody who's going to really get you mentally and be on the same level mentally or spiritually or emotionally. Some of you just want someone you can have really good conversation with. Some of you know that you want the passion and you're so happy that you got the passion because you've been manifesting it. But now that you've got the passion, you're like, but it's not enough. I need passion plus more. And so now is the time to begin manifesting that or calling that in, holding that vibration. Closer to the 15th is Wheel of Fortune. Okay, one thing I want to bring to your attention, guys, is you've had 3 major arcanas here. You've had major arcana here with decisions and choices. You've had major arcana with creating your life ahead. And you have major arcana here with moving forward. So this makes it very strong to me, or very clear to me, that whoever and whatever you all are dealing with, air signs, in your love life, November 1st through the 15th, this is a soulmate. And this is somebody with a soul contract. And for those of you who've been feeling stuck with this person for a long time, on again, off again, you got what you needed. You got what you needed. You got your fill. And this time around, you're healthy enough and strong enough to just bye-bye, you know, just roll right on out of it and head over to a new life, a new way of doing things, like having the happiness, having the control, having the power, and not feeling like you're a slave to the situation or you're just on the back burner waiting for this person to resurface. So for those of you with this on again, off again thing, I feel like this is the last time. No more on again, off again. You're done. And you are manifesting now your person, the perfect love situation for you. Whether that's marriage, whether that's living with someone, whether that's just having a partnership with a person, but you still have your space and they still have their space. Whatever that perfect relationship is for you, you all are beginning to head in that direction. Whatever needed to be healed, whatever you were hungry for, whatever you needed to taste and feel and touch, you got your fill. And now it's time to move forward to the real, to the real deal, whatever that is for you. Again, check out your moon sign and rising sign. It might be different for different folks. So it might add more layers for you depending on what's in your chart. You may need a private reading, so reach out to me if you'd like a private reading. All the details are in the description. And guys, check out the weekly zodiac videos. This is just for the first part of November. Check out the other videos I have posted. Hit subscribe, hit notification. You'll get a notice when the second part of November is up. Plus, you'll get a notice when each week I post a video for your zodiac sign for what's going to happen in that week coming up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do subscribe, and I look forward to reading for some of you. Take care.